Okay, we are going to start. We're running a little late, but I'm going to bring this back on schedule. So I have a really brief introduction for today. Yesterday I thought was fantastic. I really thought the keynotes were great. The workshops were really interesting. I was in the futures of CPS workshop, and frankly, I got some good ideas that you might see in the relatively near future. Today, we have a program that includes 2 keynotes, one by Necmi Oze, and the other by Shankar Sastry. We also have a couple of really interesting and important panels. I'll talk about the second one first. So the second one is a CPS career panel. And yes, the CPS program gives career awards. I remember back when we started CPS career, it was a bit easier. Now it's a bigger challenge. And the challenge is really talking about how you're advancing the core research, not about a really clever application. So we really look at, hey, what are you doing? How are you advancing the core research? And it's pretty competitive. One of the things that we like to see is if you're going to propose, why don't you call us and talk to us about your idea? We generally answer the phone, usually almost always answer emails. And I think we can help guide you in, hey, what's the big idea here? How's it advancing core research? And our program directors really like to hear those kind of discussions. They're the best, those type of discussions, helping and listening to people's ideas on career are really what makes our day. You know, we do a lot of panels and all, but the actual contact and talking with people that are relatively new to the program, helping to identify, hey, what is their research, how it fits in with the program, is usually the highlight of the day. Okay, the next, the first panel that we're going to have is something in broadening participation in computing, BPC. And I kind of want to tell everyone on the program that very few people really get it. And it's kind of, very few people get it when they're reviewing proposals, and very few people get it when they're submitting proposals. So when you're submitting a proposal, and that's got to be a CPS medium, we don't require a plan for a small, but for a medium, we say in the solicitation, if anyone reads it, that you've got to submit it as a supplementary document, not as another bullet under broader impact. So that's the first thing. But the other is, there's a real simple rubric that I know they'll talk to you about in the broadening participation panel later, that all you really have to do is, what is the problem that you're attacking? Who's the target? What's your strategy for doing this? And how are you going to measure success? We give you 3 pages, and frankly, you don't need 3 pages. You can do it in 1. But one concise thing that doesn't have to be a litany of all the great mentoring you've done, what you've done in the past. What it really has to be is, hey, looking forward. And the other part is, it doesn't have to be super creative. It can be as simple as latching on to what your university or your department is already doing and how you're fitting in. So we've got a panel that's going to be here later today that's going to kind of give you, both from the BPC program people as well as some of the grantees that have gotten awards and what they're doing under broadening participation. So that's our introduction. Next thing I want to do, and I lost 1 minute, but we started 8 minutes late. So we've got a net positive.